Both these gentlemen, well, they have nicknames. One's called the Sarge, and the other one's called Roadrunner. These guys not only served in World War II, you would think that they would stop by now. They are so instrumental in everything that goes on with the city. It's amazing. They're always at all American Legion events, always at all VFW events. So on behalf of the Veterans and Homeless Commission, the Patriotic Commission, it is a great honor to honor both our World War II veterans, and we have a few more over here. So if we could give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Donna, you have a little more.
We can't see. Can you come out front? We can't see.
Well, thank you, Mayor, members of the City Council, members of the Patriotic Commission, and the Veterans and Homeless Commission, and guests. I am proud to be honored by the city that I've lived in for more than half a century. That's a long time. I'm also proud to be a World War II veteran. I was one of 10 crew members on a B-17 bomber. A lot of young people don't even know what that is, but most of us were just out of high school and barely past voting age. The B-17 was a mammoth of its time with 4 engines built to deliver a dozen 500-pound bombs over Hitler's refineries, transportation, armament industries. On daylight runs at 30,000 feet altitude, in winter with temperatures of 60 degrees below zero, we were a formidable force, but we were also vulnerable to fighter attack and a heavy barrage of exploding shells from the ground. This then is a poem that says it all. A tribute to a queen, the B-17. From Guadalcanal in the Philippines on the start of World War II to the hostile skies of Europe and through the miles of flak she flew. The silver bird flown by men, many in their teens. She carried the war to the tyrant's lair to keep all nations free. She flew through flak and flame as far as the eye could see. She slugged it out with Hitler's best and brought her wounded home. Damaged it with engines out, it was often alone. Born of war but seeking peace, she carried valiant men into the very jaws of death and brought them home again. Berlin, Frankfurt, countless others in courageous daylight raids. And only God in heaven knows the awesome price she paid. She met death at 30,000 or on a treetop run, victim of an ACAC shell or a Luftwaffe fighter's gun. Like all men who flew her, for peace and hope she yearned, but too often mission boards would read, failure to return. Often plane and crew went down in a hostile place, others were missing in action and lost without a trace. Her time is in the past, but the history that she made must always be remembered and never be betrayed. Generations have come and gone, enjoyed their hopes and dreams, yet never paused in gratitude to the aging Silver Queen and to the men who flew her, heroes every one. She stood between our nation's shores and the mighty tyrant's guns. Thank you very much.
This will be my second time up in the mic, and this time I'm going to take it home. I want to present to 2 of my colleagues and comrades a certificate that I prepared. I'm an artist, you know. So I quickly prepared these certificates, and I want to present for them today to Henry, Francis Nelson. Congratulations. As a certificate of merit, and then comes my comrade Henry. Can you make it over here?
Thank you, Sarge. Congratulations, Mr. Nielsen. At this time, we're going to retire colors. Members of the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 10218 and American Legion Post 261 will now retire the colors of our country, followed by Detective Dan Glass and Reserve Sergeant Matthew Weintraub playing retreat to conclude our program. Before we end, I'd like to have the mothers and fathers of those who are serving and currently serving, please raise your hand or stand up. Please be recognized. On behalf of the City of Armani, the City Council, we support you in any way we can.